I gotta say, it's a beautiful day here in Michigan for the NASCAR Amino iRacing Cup Series, race number 9. This is gonna be a good one. I love Richmond, and joined in the booth by the regular Zachary and Cater. Zachary, I'll start with you. The high-speed track haven't really been to a big one since Daytona. What are you expecting today?
Well, I'm expecting a lot of three-wide racing here at Richmond, but but I think the big track, high downforce package. I think you're going to see a lot of drafting, a lot of bobbing and weaving. It's going to be pretty insane here.
Cater, go ahead.
I'm expecting a lot of slickness. As you mentioned, the sun is beaming down on this great track. It's so nice out. I am a weather nerd, as a matter of fact, and I can confirm that track temps will get very high, and they will be slippy-slidey today.
Well, Carter Jones put it on pole again here for Michigan. Zachary, take us around for qualifying lap.
Well, here you see Carter Jones dipping down to the bottom to cut the corner off a little bit, see if he can maybe shave a few seconds off. You see through not quite to the bottom here in 1 and 2. It actually gets pretty slick in that bottom groove because it's one of the most used grooves at Michigan. So a lot of use has really worn it out. So that upper lane really is the best lane around here for qualifying. You see Carter not loose at all. It's pretty stuck to the track. You're going to see that a lot today. Most of these cars are pretty stuck to the track, and as he puts it together a good lap, a lot of people are pretty close to him. So this is going to be quite an interesting race. I don't see a clear favorite.
Cars are on track. Let's get ready for the command. And the cars are rolling off a pit road here. Big track, an even big pit road here, ready to get this race underway. As these guys all continue very methodically and very slowly pull their way onto the racetrack. Let's take a look at the starting lineup to get today's race underway. And the cars are on track here at Michigan, ready to get underway. Let's take a look at the race analysis. It's going to be a 50-lap race. Field window is going to be around 25 to 30 laps, and then the practice winner was Caden Bishop. Let's go to race picks. Cater, we'll start with you. Pick to win.
Alright, well, honestly, when it comes to Michigan, big semi-flat, 2-mile, pretty big style racing, I think of, I don't freaking know, freaking Caden Bishop.
Practice winner, I like it. Zachary, go ahead.
I'm going to go with Justin Ricci. This is his kind of track, the kind where you can just push the car to its absolute limit. You can pretty much make it do whatever you want, and that is where Justin Ricci is at his best.
Pace car makes a left, coming onto pit road, ready to get ready here at Michigan. Carter Jones, Zach Stern on the front row. Green flag is out. We are underway from Michigan.
Almost a well-executed restart, but Ethan O'Connor getting, or Tao Racing that is, but Ethan O'Connor getting through the gears better than the 8 did, and now he's going to go underneath him for second place.
That Pokemon machine. rearing its ugly head to second place as he sorry. He is on the buckle of the Bison machine. He goes to the inside for the lead.
Oh, what a
man.
move. Oh, and it's going to be Ethan O'Connor clearing the 62 coming off at turn 4, and he's going to end up leading lap number 1.
Oh, those cars behind him behind the two side-by-side cars don't know where to go. Zach's turn, bobbing and weaving, and he actually throws Caleb Marinelli off of him. Caleb's going to go way wide.
Yeah, I think that he sure went really wide there. It's now they're down 3 wide for third place. Here, Campos falls back a little bit. And Zach's stirring up the 4th there in that Allen machine after falling back a little bit, as well as his teammate is of the 62 of Carter Jones.
Look at the start by Nate Wines, a driver who just barely new into this series, and he's already well inside the top 10, nearly the top 5, as Ethan O'Connor going single file. Now here comes Caden Bishop and Carter Jones, all going to go for the lead.
Oh.
Okay.
Caden Bishop takes the lead. He had a lot of single car speed in practice. He's one that's definitely going to be a contender today. And you see side by side with the Tower Racing car, Zach Stern just powers around the outside with the draft.
And once again, the Pokemon machine to the inside. He will take the top spot from that 37 of Caden Bishop. Ethan O'Connor on point, making Cinderace very, very proud. But hold on a second. Caden Bishop side back one. He's back on his outside. Zach wants to help him. Will it work?
Oh, he thought about it. Oh, he's going to make a crossover. Oh, he almost. Ethan
He
O'Connor,
wanted
good
to-
block.
He wanted to turn underneath. He wanted to turn underneath the 28. O'Connor saw it coming, didn't give him the room to do it. And that was a great job by Ethan O'Connor to hold off the 8 right there. But now he's got a Tower Racing train right behind him.
Oh, here comes Tanner Campos. Peeked to the inside of Zach Stern there. Looking at 3rd place. Ethan O'Connor also peeked to the inside for the lead. But it's not going to get much of a run on turn 4. Zach is going to be on the outside with his teammate, 2 teammates just behind him.
And there's a big side draft.
By Zachary Sterno. Lots of bobbing and weaving throughout the pack. A blanket under literally the first 12, 13 cars here as they go through turns 1 and 2.
Impressive by Zach Stern to get around the outside of Ethan O'Connor there. That's one of the first outside passes we've seen, and Ricci's going to follow him.
This is probably the furthest back Ethan O'Connor honestly has been today. Back into 4th place, almost 5th. He almost goes up the track into Caleb Marinelli. Here comes Carter Jones behind to follow. Meanwhile, Caden Bishop put a little bit, maybe about a tenth and a half gap on the lead, but here comes Zach Stern, a big run onto the front stretch. His teammate probably going to help a little bit, going for the lead.
The 2 towers team up on the 37 to the inside. Stern with the run. Can he hold it off the corner? That outside line might have a bit of an advantage as they get to the backstretch.
Now this is going to be interesting. You've got 2 team cars against 2 team cars. Ricci went to follow Stern, and Caleb Marinelli is going to go with Caden Bishop. And Tower Racing's going to win out. Oh, as the other 2 cars are joining that train.
Yeah, I mean, right there, just from Caden Bishop, we see that the outside lane is clearly not the spot you want to be right now. It looked like he tried to get out of their way. Probably didn't want to be into the madness right now because it's pretty crazy up front right here. As Zach Stern continuing to hold the lead. His 3 teammates all on the inside, but the outside led by Caleb Marinelli trying to get a run. Help from Ethan O'Connor.
It's been a little while since Tao's been able to celebrate at their nightclub, so right now they're trying to get themselves the win here at Michigan. Zach Stern on the outside, Caleb Marinelli front here on the inside. 1 left, 1 new leader here as they exit turn 4.
What a move by the 15, clearing to take the lead, and here comes O'Connor for 2nd place.
Ethan O'Connor, man, it seems like this guy has found a new level these last few weeks. He did not start the season off well at all, but he's been real consistent recently. He's had a couple top 5 runs. He's been up towards the front contending for wins. He's looked really good lately, and he looked good again.
That is for sure. I would agree with you there. and he is putting it to these Tau cars right now. I mean, you got 3 of them in the top 5 right now, and that 4th one is very close in sight. In fact, it's right there in 6th.
You
And
know,
Caleb Marinelli right now also joining Ethan O'Connor and trying to defeat these 4 drivers who are on their game today.
You know what? Can I point out something about Ethan O'Connor while we're looking at it? I have his stat sheet pulled up right now, and here at Michigan, he is on a 7-race streak of top 5 starting positions. That has to be key.
Yeah, starting position is huge in this series. Track position is always a big deal, and when you have a lot of track position like Ethan O'Connor has, you tend to run really well, and that's what we see right now. Ethan O'Connor in 2nd.
Something we tend to not point out often, because we usually got other storylines about drivers with winless streaks or haven't won in a while, but we have a driver that has never won, that is consistently showing speed and can't quite get the job done, and that is that 28 of Ethan O'Connor, looking for his very first Miss League win as he goes out of turn 2, trying to chase down the 15 of Marinelli for the top spot here on lap 10.
I mean, that's got to be big for a driver like Ethan O'Connor, who has yet to get a Miss League win against Caleb Marinelli, who is a champion in Miss Leagues right now. That has to be a high honor, and that probably just increases the pressure, especially if you want to get it done that way.
Yeah, Caleb Marinelli, no slouch. Passing him is not going to be easy. Keeping him behind you is going to be even harder, but Ethan O'Connor is going to give it a go in turn 1.
Oh, no good. The outside, especially when it's 2 cars in a tandem like that, really doesn't enter well, but a good exit off for the 28. Here he comes. They're side by side down the back straight away, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold it. Never mind.
You got a little side step right there. Down.
It is heating up, and now he gets the spot back. So the Canes car falls to 2nd, Pokemon car to 1st. Tanner Campos trying to make his way up here. He wants to lead a few laps here in Michigan.
That's one thing that Ethan O'Connor might be happy he got that lead, but now he's brought 3 cars back into this fight. That's one of the problems with going side by side is as these cars are side by side behind him, he's going to pull away. But if he gets side by side with anyone, that's going to slow him and the other car down, and they are just going to go after him.
I do want to point out something else. I mean, we have 5 cars here. We have these top 5 cars who essentially pulled away. 3 of them Tau cars, 1 Brink car, and 1 Fire Emblem car. And if you just look 9 races into this season, the combined amount of wins in the top 5, 2. That's it.
Very strange that this was the group that we expected to sort of dominate this season, and well, I mean, Tau Racing is tied for the series lead in wins, but this is the group. But these are probably 4 of the 5 best drivers in the series, and the biggest surprise in the series, and the fact that they have that few wins among them is pretty surprising.
It goes to show the parity that is in this series. I mean, it's very unpredictable. Some of the winners we've gotten over a lot of the ones we'd expected, and that's what's really brought the excitement factor into the NASCAR Amino iRacing Cup Series. That's what draws in the viewership. Fans from every driver and go into every race anticipating them to have a shot to win realistically at whatever track.
Another thing.
Some of them might even be the ugly Pokemon car.
Another thing to point out in this series, especially because of the parity we've been having, is that the cars being given by all these drivers are very, very identical in setups. These drivers will essentially change some things maybe at race day, but the actual cars themselves pretty much identical. The series want, I guess, a lot of parity, and they want everybody to have equal competition. And that, if shown it, we've had, I think, only 1 repeat winner this season.
Ooh, side by side here between two cars that we thought would probably be. Oh, Carter gets way loose there. That could clear him easily. I'd like to see a replay on that. That was quite the save.
That was a good save, and that allowed Caden to get him, and he doors the pitch up a little bit. Okay, now that's 62, 15 laps into the run. Looks like it's a little bit looser now.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen as the tires wear off.
To make those have that kind of stuff happen into a run, but I don't know if they intended it for it to loosen this much, if at all. And right now, as the cloud covers the track for the first time today, perhaps a little additional grip and some more raciness or something like that as they exit turn 2.
Ethan O'Connor got in the lead back.
There's another thing I want to point out. We have now about 9 cars in this elite draft. And you know how many wins the top 9 has combined? 2.
Where's Paul Donlin? That's what I want to know. That's a championship leader, and he's nowhere to be seen.
Him, Evan Toddy, James Omaki, nowhere to be seen today so far.
Yeah, Zach Stern brought up that really good point, and Tyler added on to it.
Zach Stern. Zach Stern's on the track.
Zach, sorry. It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Almost.
Yeah, they talked about it. Where the heck are they?
There he is. There's Evan.
They're not anywhere near the front. Yeah, they are right there.
And let me tell you absolutely fucking ass.
And then there's James.
Oh boy. Oh dear. That's
really.
And there's Quinn Dagger.
Oh, battle for the lead. Here comes Zach Stern back to the inside of Ethan O'Connor. He's got his teammate Chris Ricci. And look at Brian Logano up into 4th. Where'd he come from?
Ricci with a massive
all
run.
3 wide.
He's going to the middle.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Brian.
Wow.
Oh.
So tight. Wow. You know, Brian Logano was like a fart. Silent but deadly. He creeped up on there, and it just happens. And he is right here in 5th, and that money line 22.
Now there's 3 Tower Racing cars right behind this 28. Oh, and Carter with the huge run.
You know, we were talking about Ethan O'Connor earlier. Look at Brian Logano. He has not had a top 10 since the 2nd race of the season at Kansas. This is a much-needed good run here for the 22. Just hasn't been able to execute at the end of these races and get the finishes they deserve.
Here's something I want to point out. Remember how we were talking earlier about Carter potentially losing the handle on that car? Yeah, he's about to make an outside pass on Ethan O'Connor. I think his car is handling just fine.
Hold on, let's see. Did he clear him? It's close. I think he cleared him.
Oh, he cleared him. He cleared him.
Impressive job in the 62.
Oh, Ethan's coming back. Ethan is coming back.
Oh, man. The power of Cinderace propels him back to the front. But as you guys were saying, Brian, let me tell you about something. When you go that long without that many top 10s or just a string of bad finishes, you start to lose your confidence, your self-esteem. You start to feel really crappy, honestly. So, like you guys mentioned, it is really, really important that he gets this finish, not just for, well, his point situation, if it's even redeemable, but his confidence, as they are tight.
No, don't do it.
Okay, Tanner backed out. Very wise move. Very wise move by the 24 to back out there.
Tanner's someone I'm surprised hasn't done better. We saw him dominate early those 2 intermediate races, and you thought, oh, Tanner's about to take off. But no, he's really fallen off since then, and he's only about, 5th in points? As Carter Jones
about there, I believe, yes. Another thing we want to point out, we're on lap 21 here, nearing halfway, and that means the pit window is going to be opening very soon as Carter goes up the track a little bit there, but fuel window, expect pit stops anywhere from the next 5 to 10 laps or so here, unless we get a caution.
And you know, pit stops is like the meat and potatoes of the race. Well, not really, more of the side dish. But it really does determine what the outcome could be. There could be a lot of different things that happen. A crew member freaking loses a leg or something, the tire falls off, or he just loses the driver himself, speeds on pit road, makes a mistake. Everything's got to go perfect and fluid for every one of these guys during pit stops.
You know, you said that, especially like drivers being clean. We have not had any pit road incidents this season, other than the season opening race at Daytona when Ethan O'Connor and Tanner Campos was on pit road. I'm gonna be honest, this might be a little early. I mean, fuel window's only it's only 25 to 30 laps, so I mean, he's gonna be close if he's pitting this early.
He's pitting with 29 to go, so what I'm thinking is he's just trying to get some clean air on that car. He's been kind of stuck in the back here a little bit. As you see, he's still on pit road finishing service on that car. But I think that Tanner is. I think Tanner's just trying to get some clean air on that nose. Just maybe doesn't like so much how his car is running right now, and he's just trying to do something to make it run a little better.
Once again out front, that battle heating up with Stern and O'Connor. Back here for, I believe, fourth. It's getting feisty between... Oh, we cut back to the front. All right. Jones falls to third, Stern to second. He's trying to pursue... Oh, back to here. Fourth. There now he's got it.
Yeah, looking at the battle here, still good. And Tanner's still on pit road. There must be an issue.
I think he might have some... I don't know if he has some suspension damage or something, but that's really unfortunate right there.
I don't understand. I mean, he's been up front most of the time, and I don't think he got into anybody. I mean, if that was just a normal green flag stop, he'd only be about one lap down. If not, he'd save and be on the tail end of the lead lap. But yeah, there must be an issue for the 24s. 2 laps down early, that could be difficult to make up.
Yeah, and of course we mentioned the Tau dominance. Tanner Campos, unfortunately, going to fall victim to whatever problems he's dealing with, and that will make the chance of a Tau nightclub party significantly less. Well, not significantly, but definitely less than it was.
You know what else?
These two cars behind Ethan O'Connor are not working together at all. Each of them has made runs at him, but each time the other car supports O'Connor over their teammate.
And another thing, talking about teammates, I mean, we're talking about Tau Racing all day. Look at Brink. You have Caden Bishop there in 4th place, and then you have Kylie and Caden also back there as well. And Ethan just went way up the track.
Well, that just put the Tau Racing cars 1-2.
That just caused Ethan himself some terminal depression, most likely as well. That was a very unfortunate mistake there.
Ooh!
Oh! Okay, God. Yeah. You remember the thing you said about not playing nice with each other? No, they are not playing nice with each other at all.
I think they're just having fun. I think of the Tau Racing teammates, those two are not, I don't want to say necessarily the closest friends, but I think they're the ones most willing to sort of rough each other up a little bit for the lulz, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Here we are looking back through the field halfway through this race. There's a look at Evan. Yeah, Evan Toddy, woo NASCAR. And as he continues to fly by.
Oh, my lord. Okay, what a move by the 37. Just took the lead like that. And Carter's going to go through right up the middle.
Oh, Zach's going to get trained here.
He's got the brink car, Caleb Marinelli, not giving him much of a break right now.
Neither is his teammate, Justin Ricci.
And as these guys continue to go around the Michigan banks, Scos and dude, what were you going to say about Evan Toddy?
I was just saying that he and Paul Donlin have still made up eventually no ground at all. They, I think, are about where they started, just mid-pack and outside the top 10. Really interesting.
Look at the cloud cover over this track. There is no sunlight in turn 1 whatsoever. That means there's a ton of grip over there, and these guys are gonna start getting real aggressive over there. That is where all the moves are gonna be made.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the weather radar. There's a shower about 2 miles from the track. It's just covering the sun. It should not impact the track.
Caden's in.
Oh,
and Zach is in. All right. His first
They're in their window.
Stops here just past lap 29. So yeah, this should be the only pit stop. Here comes Paul Donlin as well. Yeah, he needs to try something different. He cannot go anywhere from the back.
I think those three are going to start the cycle there. These guys are already towards the end of the fuel run. I think that you're going to start seeing everyone come in here.
I imagine drivers are going to go maybe about 2. I think they can stretch it to 2 or maybe even 3 laps longer. I'll be shocked. It looks like this group is coming in. They all just put it in the line, and it looks like I think they're coming in here. Brian Logano, probably not. Let's see.
Yeah, there's Ethan O'Connor coming in.
Yep, everybody except Brian, Kylie, and Nate Wines. Everybody else, Evan and Seth stay out as well. Dylan Jones. Anthony Sasso's in. There's Zach Stern coming off of pit road. He's going to go a lap down to Brian Logano.
And he is behind, and he's well behind the 37.
So
Did not have a good stop.
A good stop by Caden Bishop, that's for sure. At 30 here. Imagine these drivers are going to be pitting here very soon.
So Zachary Sterno, those guys that just pitted, you're an expert with like science and freaking cool stuff. Those guys that pitted and had to warm up their tires, the cold Goodyear tires. Did the cloud cover help at all to prevent the slickness on cold tires?
I think it would be quite the opposite. You would have a harder time heating up your tires on a cooler racetrack. They're going to be it's going to be sketchy on that first lap for these guys.
What is sketchy is Brian Logano's pit strategy. The fact that he has not pitted, I don't know what he's attempting. I guess he's hoping for a caution here? I don't know. Ooh, a little lockup there. Does he have an issue?
But he is much slower than everyone else. Ooh, he's going to hold all these guys up.
Stack up.
He's got a pit here, I think. Yeah, and he is.
No, he's not.
What?
What is he trying to do? I don't understand this. He's so much slower than the leaders.
Is he running dry?
I think he's out of fuel.
And he just missed pit road. What a high IQ move. No.
I wonder if, we saw that little lockup there. I wonder if he has an issue with the brakes and couldn't get it slowed down to pit road. Oh, here comes Ed and Seth. Oh, that kills their... Oh, he's gonna...
Yeah, now the question is, will this bring out the yellow? We saw this bring out the yellow at the road course at Red Bull Ring.
I think it's going to.
If he can't make it around, it would have to.
Oh,
he can't. He's going to stop right here.
Yep.
Caution right there. Caution's out. Wow. That's interesting.
Same thing as last week. You would think these crew chiefs would have learned something, but they didn't.
I'm really wondering if there was an issue with that car, because it could not slow down, and I wonder if just they couldn't get it to pit road.
Oh yeah, there is a damn ass issue with the car. There was no fuel in the tank.
Gotta.
Well, under caution here, Caden Bishop retained the lead there. This pretty much everybody's still going to be on the lead lap here. I believe Tanner Campos is going to be the free pass, so I think he's going to be back on the lead lap here.
Yeah, to one driver's benefit is another driver's detriment. And I mean, Logano and their crew kind of did to themselves. I mean, I get they're kind of desperate, looking for the first top 10 in 7 races almost. And sometimes the cookie just crumbles.
That cookie didn't only crumble; it just completely freaking roasted, charred, disintegrated.
Combusted.
Well, the pace car is going to pick up. It's Caden Bishop, Zach Stern, Caleb Barinelli, Ethan O'Connor, and Justin Ricci are in your top 5. Pit road is open this time, so I don't imagine anybody's going to pit here unless they're going to try something for a really long run, but the tire's only 2 laps old, so...
I could imagine Tanner trying to pit here to sort of maybe top off on fuel, but everyone else is well within their window. I think track position is too important to give up here.
Well, here they come. It doesn't look like anybody's going to bring it to pit road. Everybody stays on the racetrack, but we're going to head into commercial under this caution, and we'll be right back for the restart.
Oh God. Oh, this is some hot Tuscan chicken pasta. I need something to drink. Oh my God. Look at this. Pazzo. It's backwards because it's an inner camera. We have terrible funding for this commercial, but besides the point. Oh, I don't know how this got here. But man, giant peeps. You know what? I think that's pretty good. I think I just want to...
Welcome back, everybody, to the Michigan International Speedway. We're gonna be going back green here this time by after a caution where Brian Logano stopped it, and there was an interesting development that went on during commercial, and Tanner Campos was the free pass. Okay, he went by everybody on the front straightaway to get his lap back, and then he brought it down pit road. But apparently there was miscommunication. He went a lap down before he came off of pit road. So he's still a lap down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, that's... I hate to say it, but that's kind of a Tanner Campos moment.
Yeah, kind
of. You know, iRacing was not happy with their crew chiefs on the 8 and the 12. Looks like they're that's not going to be one they're happy about on the 24 team.
Coming to the green flag, we are back underway. Caden Bishop, a good restart once again. He leads the field. His teammate, Caleb Marinelli, is going to jump up to second place, just underneath Zach Stern, as we only have 15 laps to go. Not much time left here.
By through turn 2. Caleb's going to get the advantage because inside line's preferred on those restarts. Zach Stern comes back on the outside.
Looking at the radar, that rain shower has built some to where the west? Yeah, the west or something like that. Going north. Like I said, it's not going to impact the track, but it's definitely allowing for more cloud cover and grip, allowing for some racier action here today for Michigan.
Oh, there's a big run by the 8. Where's he going to go with it?
To the outside.
To the outside.
Does he make it work? Caleb Marinelli's going to think of going to the inside. He puts a block on Caden
Oh, he's going to go to the middle.
Oh, they're going to go 3
He's
wide.
He's going to go to the middle.
Whoa.
Oh, he clears the 8, and Caleb takes the lead. Wow. What a move. That was impressive by the 15, and they're 3 wide back there. Almost 4 wide car way up the track.
How about Nathaniel Wines? Up to 4.
Look at this guy. This is like his 3rd start ever, and he's contending with the big boys up front.
Oh, he's going to get slowed down there by the side draft of the 8 car, and that's going to allow Kylie to get up there and try to take him 3 wide.
Oh, this could be bad. There is so much movement, so much cars.
Hey, can I point something out? Just to look a little bit behind. There's Paul Donlin. He's back.
He always finds a way.
It's 1 lap after the restart.
I mean, he's...
what
is going on back here? Oh my gosh.
Look at
Anthony Sasso up the middle.
What a scrum. Looks like a lot of these guys in the back that were up front in the standings but kind of not running well in this race, they've made the necessary adjustments. They are up there.
And it's Brink up front. Caleb Marinelli barely holding off his teammate Caden Bishop, holds the lead, and this allows Zach Stern to get a good run heading to the backstretch.
The 8 car might be the fastest car on the track other than Ethan O'Connor, the only car that's really been able to pass him, and he's going to be right on the back bumper of Caden Bishop. Is he going to try to pass him, or is he going to try to push him and get both of them by Caleb?
Is Bishop Racing Incorporated on the brink of success here, or the brink of collapse? With Zach Stern in 3rd. Here he goes, maybe. No, he's going to stick with the 37. Oh, go up the middle, maybe.
Oh, he thought about it. Oh, he's not going to go. He's going to follow the 15. And
this battle's going to bring Nate Wines up into this battle.
Nate Wines, he's going to look for 3rd place, sends it to the inside of Caden Bishop.
Where's Justin Ricci goes? He's going to go to the middle.
Oh!
What a move.
And as Ricci goes up the middle and Stern challenges Marinelli, oh, this is getting dicey and cool and fun.
It's one of those Stern Marinelli battles where I feel like we should be used to those by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Two guys that really respect each other, really know each other's limits, and they know how to go at it.
And by the way, look at Brink. 3 of their cars in the top 10 now. Caleb, Caden, and Kylie. They're all up here now.
they're a really good team. They can put together some good performances, rack up some wins. I think we're expecting more from this team, but I think that goes for a lot of other teams in the field as well, with all the surprises we alluded to earlier. But with 9 laps to go, Caleb Marinelli is leading up in Michigan.
I mean, just look at these guys up here. Caleb Marinelli, not a win this season. Zach Stern, 1 win. Justin, no wins. Caden, no wins. Kylie, no wins. Ethan, no wins. You got to imagine there's a lot of hungry drivers. Essentially, they're going to try to team up probably on Zach Stern here.
And then you got Tanner Campos, who's dominated 2 races. If anyone knows how to get out front and hold the lead, it's Tanner.
But remember, Tanner's a lap down. He's not in contention.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I got excited for a second. I saw him making moves. He looked cool.
Yeah,
he's looking very Justin Ricci. Oh, in the middle!
What a move!
Justin Ricci is no stranger to going up the middle. He's done this multiple times today, and he's made it work every time. Side draft for the lead.
He's also no stranger to trying it first, and that's exactly what he did, and he's out front.
Yeah. I had to do it, and because of that, Zach Stern on the outside, nowhere to go, gonna get no help from his lap down teammate.
I missed that commercial.
He's gonna stay side by side with the 15. It looks like. Or no, he's not. Here comes Caden to the bottom. Oh, Justin Ricci way to the top.
And that's that. Caden takes the lead, and just to point it out, Caden Bishop has no top 5s this season. I don't know how, but he's still yet to score a top 5. Now he's in prime position to get his first win of the season.
Now don't choke. He is on the brink of that first top 5. In fact, well beyond the brink. But with 6 laps to go, there's a ton that could happen. Just like how Tanner Campos has carved his way despite being a lap down, he could possibly play a role in who wins this race despite him being a lap down.
These cars side by side is definitely going to help Caden. He's going to be able to get away from these guys as long as they stay side by side.
Where did Kylie come from? I feel like we barely mentioned her name, and now she's up here barely, and just outside the top 5. Oh, but look, now that they're single file, this is probably going to be exactly what Justin Ricci wants. We've seen he probably has the fastest car on this run right now with all the moves he's made, and now he's got essentially 1 car in front of him. We're barely able to pass it, but now he's got to try to hold off the 28.
5 to go for Caden.
Ethan O'Connor's had the fastest car all day. Let's see if he can do something with this 12.
I like that. He went like half a lane up, and it kind of helped, but what is helping is Justin Ricci's getting so close. He's getting the draft on the front and the back straightaways. He's going to be there anytime, as long as Ethan O'Connor is going to go try to the inside, but nowhere to go. Big run on Caden this lap. Oh,
as they get closer, that run's going to get bigger and bigger, and Justin Ricci's going to come on in with a huge head of steam.
Where's he going to go? He's going to try the outside. O'Connor's on the bottom.
Maybe to the inside. No, still to the outside.
Oh,
here comes Ethan to the inside. Caleb to the middle.
Track, he's going to lose a bunch of spots.
Oh, this is in prime position for Ethan O'Connor, looking to get his first win of his career. Here he goes to the inside, a big run, going for the lead. Oh, and he gets it. Oh, but don't look now. Look at the people he's got to hold off behind him coming to 3 to go. This is going to be huge.
Zach Stern with a huge run around the outside.
He's got to get the
guys behind him, as you said. They are so good. Stern with a win. Ricci, Caleb. Caden always fast. I know some of them don't have wins, but he is holding off some unbelievable competition right now, which would be very inflammatory for that ego balloon.
Here goes.
Here comes Stern.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Oh, he just barely can't get there. Let's see if he can set him up for a run off of turn 4. He got to the throttle first.
Oh, that's a good exit. That's
Here
a
he
good
comes.
exit.
To the bottom. He gets to the bottom. To the inside. Side by side for 2 laps to go.
And it's these two by themselves. Justin Ricci, Caden Bishop are side by side behind him for third. Who's
Oh,
gonna get
that
the
one
better
on the
exit?
high side. No, it's not going to be enough.
Side
Or
by
is
side
it?
down the back straightaway. Who's got the edge?
The
They're dead
the
even.
8 has the advantage right now.
Wa-
He's gonna get the side
Watch
draft on
Ricci.
him.
Look at
Watch
Ricci
Ricci.
coming. Oh, Zach to the inside. Can he get to the O'Connor? He
Ricci
clears
goes
him.
with him. Oh, here comes the other teammates.
Look at all 4 of
Carter's
them.
to third.
All of
Carter
them
to
are
fourth,
down there.
I mean.
Here they come to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Michigan.
Oh, this is going to be a tough deal for Zach Stern to hold off his 2 teammates. Can he do it?
Side by side into turn 1. They're side by
Here
side.
comes
2
Ricci.
rows.
Oh,
Ricci to the
oh.
inside. He's got to run off of turn 2 down the back straightaway for the final time.
He's got to stay side by side. Carter with the run.
Ethan not out of it either.
Stern with the edge. He clears his teammates. Here they
He's
come
gonna
into
do
turn
it.
4. Justin Ricci
Here's
gonna run last
Ricci had the
second.
run.
O'Connor
He's
up
got
top.
it.
Oh no, he's not gonna get there. 2 wins this season. Zach Stern gets it done at Michigan.
Holy cow.
Woo! Oh.
How about Kylie Greider out of nowhere taking 4th place?
And by the way, can I mention Caden Bishop 6th place, not a top 5 again.
Oh my god.
What a travesty.
But Zach Stern with the win. 2 other teammates in the top 5 of his lap down driver finishing in second to last, unfortunately, but was up there. And now Zach's gonna come around to do his burnouts.
And speaking of travesties, once again Ethan O'Connor falls short. He'll get a win someday, but right now it just did not work out for him. And Zach Stern claims another one. Congratulations.
Look at that little Logano burnout. He got it spun around and then he got it around again. A good Logano type burnout.
This is Stern's 10th Miss Week win.
Surprised he's not doing a reverse burnout right now.
Oh, but he's gonna do one of those things where he does that.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. That is
He's gonna go all
cool.
the way around the track. No, he stops it there. Hey, though, what a win! This is definitely gonna vault him up in points for sure. Paul Donlin, he got a top 10. How on earth? I don't know.
Magic.
What?
He is Paul Donlin, that's how.
This, I believe, is his 8th top 10 out of 9 races. Don't know how he does it.
Unbeatable. He's not of this dimension. Just that shouldn't. How?
And just crazy to point out, Evan Toddy, who is still second place in points, he finished ahead of him. So he's going to extend his points lead even bigger. But Zach Stern is going to park it into Gatorade Victory Lane. A beautiful picture there. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Zachary and Cater, for joining me in the booth. Hopefully it was a fun race for everybody. And let's take a look at the finishing results.